Hey, what's up, guys? Still at it. Spending this time to get familiar with the Dynamics processor by Blue Cat Audio. It's probably the most robust compressor I've ever used, and that's excluding the modeled console ones like the Glue and the SSL. This is pretty pretty well put together. Tons of features that I gotta get used to. One thing to point out is oversampling. Yes, 2 stages. But one thing, what I like to do is I like to put a compressor on the master, be it the Glue or something similar, to kind of level out the entire mix before I maximize it. And I have a set kind of formula which I use the attack for, and the release. So the kick always is punchy, and I set up a certain way so afterwards when I place the master on it, or the maximizer, we got a nice punchy solid mix. But I'm always on the hunt for a new tool, and I came across this, and one thing that I really like is its ability to have a sidechain kind of input, like its own sidechain, and you can filter you can high pass and low pass it, so you can target a specific frequency, without going into multi-band compression. You can do it right on here, and it's actually quite neat. So what I do is I want this to be leveling, so I don't want automatic makeup gain, which is for its reduction you get a raise in volume. If you've watched my previous videos, if you're keeping track, this is a tech house track, so it uses quite a bit of samples, and it's very difficult to get in there and find the problem areas. But listening to it now, there's a lot of there's an area in the middle that I'd kind of just like to level out, and if you throw like a conventional compressor on there, it'll compress everything, the low end and the high end, and I really like the bass, how it rolls, and the hi-hats. I don't want the hi-hats to be flammy, and I don't want the bass to be flammy, which is a problem. So what I do is I set the ratio to a nice 2-to-1, just around there. Why not? I might refine that a bit, and I'll bring threshold down just to see what it does. So it's very intuitive. You got 2 decibels of gain reduction. But when I bring the threshold down, it compresses everything, including the bass. Right? So what I want to do is I want to sit on the sidechain filter. Put the filter on, and I'll listen to it. And this basically lets you listen to what you're sidechaining. Simple. So I want to kind of leave a bit of the kick in the low end. See, if I have it down here, it's picking up all the low end. So this is exactly like a high pass filter. Right, and I want to filter out the hi-hats because I want to preserve them, and they sound pretty good because I mixed them. Right, and then now we'll kind of trust your ears, and we'll put the missing pieces together, and we'll kind of know what it sounds like. So now we got some nice gain reduction of the main end, kind of taming the I don't know what you call them, bongos, the drums, some of the percussions, and the clap. Right, and I'll turn it on and off. right? And it tames it, and it tames it in a, you know, a really nice way. And it kind of brings the track together. And oh yeah, I could also, you know, press the bypass button. Sorry. And you know what I want to do is kind of listen and try to preserve some of the kick with the attack. So I want the compressor to be a little bit slower than usual. So we'll listen to it. We'll hear the pumping kind of effect. See, now it sounds a lot less intense. There's more pumping using the attack. And what I have on here is a new limiter that I'm trying to get used to. Sounds very nice. And you can also use it as kind of a distortion, which is pretty exciting. It's nice and big, and it has nice big meters. You can see the gain reduction there. And when I don't need like hardcore, like a hardcore maximizer that could clip or do something, you know, nasty, I'd most likely use this, just because it's smooth. I know these kind of compressors and limiters are subjective, but you compare this to the L2, it makes the track sound more lively when I don't want to, you know, squish it down. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed. I'm going to be doing a bunch more videos featuring these guys, and hope you enjoyed. Take care.